YouTube family. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. Again, I am Kia from the McCrazies. Every now and then I try to do a cooking video, so thank you for coming in and joining me. Today I am going to make a mashed potato bowl. It is, I guess you could say, a mock mashed potato bowl from what they used to do at KFC. I don't know if they still do it or not. I haven't had KFC in forever, but it is basically popcorn chicken, gravy, mashed potatoes, and a sprinkle of cheese. Before we get started, I want to stick to my 30-day positivity challenge. So I am going to say to you, remember that anything you do, always put God first. If you put God first, you can't go wrong, right? Because if it's not in His will, it's not going to happen. If it's in His will, it's definitely going to happen. And it may not happen right when you want it to, but remember, God is always on time. So let's get started. Here I'm using gluten-free flour. However, you can use whatever flour of your choice. I also have seasoned salt, paprika, and black pepper. There I have an egg wash that is milk and eggs. I seasoned it as well. I also seasoned my flour. You want your flour to have you want your batter to have some flavor. This here is chicken strips that I brined in the fridge overnight. It consists of salt and vinegar with water. I would like to use pickle juice, but I didn't have any, so. As you can see, I am laying the chicken strips in the Ziploc bag flat, and I am sealing it tight. Now I'm going to tenderize it on both sides. You don't need to kill the chicken. It is already non-living, so lightly tenderize it. I'm just pouring these into a bowl to get my next batch of chicken. I just wanted to say, in case you don't know, one strip is blue, one strip is yellow, and when you close it, it would turn green. If you do not see green, it is not sealed. Up next, I am going to cut the chicken strips up into bite-sized pieces, as you see here. Now, depending on how many you are cooking for, this can be a little time consuming, so you want to make sure to season your chicken well, but do not over season, because remember, it brined in salt and vinegar. You also have seasoning in your egg wash as well as in your flour for your batter. Mix it all around, get that seasoning throughout the chicken pieces. Now I'm going to place the chicken in my egg wash as you see me doing right now. From the egg wash to the flour. While we are here, please do not forget to like this video, share this video, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that. I mean, why not? You don't have to pay anything for it, right? I decided that it would be easier to use this spoon that, I don't know what kind of spoon that is. Anyway, I figured since it could drain, it would, but you want to shake it up really good. Do not put too many pieces of chicken inside of your flour because then it won't get evenly coated. Shake that bad boy up. Shake that bad boy up. Shake that bad boy up. Now here I'm going to sift the flour. I do not have a sifter, so I am going to use a small strainer. I probably could have used a big one, but I didn't think about that. Anyway, make sure your grease is nice and hot. And then throw that bad boy in the fire. In the fire. I apologize. Mi madre was calling. Dance, dance, dance to the music. That chicken is dancing in the skillet. Dance. Anyway, y'all, you know I'm McCrazy, right? I am McCrazies. We fry that chicken nice and crispy and tender. Make sure when it starts to float, you take it out because that means it is done and you don't want your chicken to get dry. As you can see, I am stirring it around because I do not want the chicken pieces to stick together. I want it to fry evenly so it is nice and golden crispy all the way around each bite. Doesn't that look banging? I promise y'all this chicken was banging. So good. Here I have some hot oil that I just took out of the skillet that the grease was in. Forgive my old school but faithful pot. It is raggedy looking, y'all, but I like to use it when I have to, scrape around in the bottom. I have hot grease. I'm pouring some flour in because I am going to show y'all how to make brown gravy. I'm using a lot of flour because I'm making a lot of gravy. And you saw about how much oil I had in there. You want to pour your flour in slowly and stir that bad boy up to remove any lumps. Cook it until it is the color brown that you prefer. And remember, the darker it gets, it kind of smells a little bit, but just sit back and watch. I see you rocking to that jam. I'm rocking too as I'm editing this video. Yes, I am, because you can't help but to dance to that type of music, right? I also sprinkle my salt in to the flour mixture before I start pouring my water. That's what you see me doing right there. It's actually seasoned salt. But anyway, that's what you see. That steam was created by me pouring a little bit of water in there. You want to pour your water in slowly but surely. Keep in mind that flour does thicken as it cooks. So you just pour a little bit, you keep stirring it around. As you see it start to thicken, you want to pour more, and just keep doing that until you have enough gravy. If you notice that you have poured too much water into your gravy and it is too thin, you can then make a slurry, which is created by taking out some of the gravy mixture, mixing in some cornstarch into what you took out, and then pouring it back into the gravy. This tune you jamming to right here was made by my friend. His production company is called Dre Mika. Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to have to put it down in the description box. Anyway, I am now plating or bowling up the mashed potato bowls. Those are homemade mashed potatoes. I'm sorry I did not show you guys how to do that. I fried out my corn in some butter with some seasoning. And I kind of made a little mistake. I won't say kind of, I did. I forgot to put the gravy, the cheese on top of the potatoes, and then the corn, then the chicken, and then gravy on top. So the presentation wasn't that great. So I cut that out, and I didn't cut it out. Here it is right here. That doesn't look good. And I would have preferred to use a shredded cheese. However, I did not have any. You know, sometimes you just got to improvise. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, put your mashed potatoes in, then put your cheese, as you can see, right about, where is it? Right about here on top of that. And then let's see if the girls like it. Yes.